Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Okay, my hair has been freshly washed. I did not blow dry it or anything. I did not let it air dry. I literally just washed it, sectioned my parts off so I can film this video. Today I'm just going to be doing some basic two-strand twists, mainly because my friend asked me to. She's trying to learn how to do hair on her daughter's hair, and I said, yeah, I'll do that. So I'm going to do it on wet hair. Now I have two sections in the front and two sections in the back. You do not have to get your part straight. So in this bottle is just plain water. Then I'm going to be using a cream based product, which is the TGIN. If you have a custard, you can use a custard as well. I'm as well going to be using African Pride oil. You use whatever oil you want to. If you have a leave-in conditioner, you can use that. This is the other oil that I normally would use, but you use whichever one you want to use. All right, so now that I got all that situated, you're going to need combing utensils. So I have this wide tooth comb, which I normally use anyway. I have a fine tooth comb. I have a brush. And I have a wide tooth detangling comb. You use whichever one is going to work for you. But this is the comb that I'm going to use to part my hair. But again, parts do not have to be straight, so you do as you want for your hair. So for this section that I have parted off, I'm going to go ahead and part it. Now, these parts are kind of big, and I was just like, do I really want to have them this big? But for the sake of this video, I don't think it really mattered. Okay, so again, the parts do not have to be straight. So I just made one line going across. And if you're doing this hairstyle, it's better to start in the back and then work your way up. I'm going to take my comb, which you honestly don't need. So I'm going to show you. You don't need that. Just take your finger and part it with your finger. It doesn't have to be perfect. Now, if you're looking for precise parts, then yeah, use a comb. But if you're not, it's not going to matter, especially if you have super thick hair. So the first thing I want to do is apply some oil to my fingertips. And I'm just going to rub it all over these sections. You don't have to do it all at one time. You can do it separate. But this is just what I'm doing. So once you get that oil on there, and then you're going to take a little product or a lot, whatever you want to use. And I'm just going to apply it on there. And I'm going to start from the bottom to the top. Then I'm going to take my brush or my fine tooth comb and detangle this one section that I'm working on. But for the sake of this video, I'm just going to use the small tooth comb. You want it to be combed out so you can so the twist will be easier to do. All right, then you're going to take it and section it into two. Do the sections have to be even? Preferably, but if you can't get it even, that's fine. But you're just going to go ahead and twist, 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 twist. I'm doing this video in real time just so you can see how I'm doing it. If you want it the twist tighter, you pull and push up. If you don't, if you want them looser, just pull, pull, pull. Just twist, 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 not pull, 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 sorry. And once you get to the end, so there's a little section that I'm not going to twist. I'm just going to take my finger and twirl it. Now, if you have enough product, your hair should do some type of curl, especially if you're natural. All right, so that's the first twist. Let's go ahead and move to the next one. Here I am again, just parting it with my finger. Now, the nape of my neck is thin. The texture of this is a little different than the rest of my hair, so I'm just going to show you. So I'm just going to go ahead, take my fingers and part it into two. And then I'm just going to twist. If you can't get your roots tight, that is fine. With practice, this will become easier. So now I'm just going to twist all the way down. And of course, I'm going fast because I've been doing this for I don't know how long. But if you can't go, see, so I'm going to show you. This part is a little thin. So I didn't twist it all the way down. I'm just going to go ahead and take my finger and twirl it, and it'll curl right up. But anyways, for the sake of this video, I'm just showing you guys this. But I do have, well, this section is a little dry, so what I'm gonna do is just take a little water and spray it. But for the sake of this video, I'm just doing the twist normal. I do have a video that I'll link in my description box on how I keep my roots from fluffing up, but I don't mind if they fluff up. But I know somebody had wanted to see that on camera, so I do have a video, and it is slowed down, of how I get my roots from not being puffy. But I just, again, applied the products. This time I had to spray water because it is starting to dry, and I just kept going. Again, when I get to the ends, I'm not going to twist it all the way down. I'm just going to take my finger and curl it a little bit with my finger, or twirl it, or whatever you want to call it. Again, this is part of my, the nape of my neck is thin, it's shorter. So the texture of this is a little bit different than the rest of my hair. Take my 2 sections and just twist. I'm making them kind of big, but you'll see in the video that it's not going to matter if they're big or small, or if they're even or not. You just want your hair to look full and beautiful. Now, so this is what the back looks like. Of course, it is going to shrink, because that's what natural hair does. Shrinkage is very real. Parts, again, do not have to be straight. That's more of a preference. If you prefer your parts straight, then you do that. Make them straight. All right, so now that I got that row done, I'm just going to go ahead and do the next row. So again, I'm going to take my oil and apply my oil. Now you can, again, do this twist by twist. You don't have to do it in sections. Again, it's more of a preference, what you prefer to do. This is just easier for me to just go ahead and apply the oil and then do them section by section. So now I'm just going to take some water and spray. Again, my hair is done. This hairstyle is being done on wet hair. I literally just got the shower from washing my hair. So this hair is freshly washed. I'm going to comb through once I apply my product. You don't need a lot of product. I notice if my hair is wet, the less product I have to use. If my hair is dry, the more product I have to use. So keep that in mind if you're doing it on wet or dry hair. Now, when you're doing the next row and the row after that and the row after that, remember these parts are supposed to be not parting in the same part, if that makes sense. You want your hair to look full. So I'm going to show you, this part started here, but I don't want my next part to be there. So I started it separate from the next part. And you'll see why when I show you the full back half of my head, because you want it to be full. Now, if you part your hair with all the parts matching, you're going to see the parts, you're going to see the imperfections. It's best if you kind of do like I guess a stagger part. I don't know what you call it, but like a part where you don't see the parts, like you missed the part on purpose. So that part is there and this part is here. You wanted it to be on top of the next part, if that makes sense, on top of the twist, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue doing this. And I'm doing this, again, in real time, just so you guys can see what this, or how I twist my hair. Again, this video, my friend asked me to make it, so I'm making it. To me, I'm going slow, but to her, this may be still too fast. Okay, so the twist should start laying in between the parts, if that makes sense. Again, the parts don't have to be straight. You see me just using my fingers to part it. Now, if you want it to be straight, by all means, do that. But I personally do not care. Once I apply my water, again, apply my product. And your hair has to be detangled. Like, you cannot do these twist tangle, because your hair will be tangled when you take it down. I do plan on wearing my hair as a twist out after a few days. So not detangling is not an option. Again, I'm going to just twist. And keep twisting and keep twisting. And I'm going to finish this row on camera so you guys can see what I mean when I say don't part on top of parts. It's almost like when you do box braids, like you don't part. I don't know if the parts are called stagger parts. I don't know what they're called, but just part your hair, not part. Wait, I'm trying to say it right. Like, just part your hair where the part is not parting together, if that makes sense. You know what I'm trying to say. Okay. This is when I use the brush. You can use the comb, the brush, whatever you want to detangle it. You can even use that orange comb that I use, or you can use that black comb to detangle. Like, whichever comb you prefer, do that. If you prefer the brush, use the brush. Whatever's going to get your hair detangled. All right. Once that's done, twist the tip of my hair and keep it moving. Now, if you're wondering why I twist the tip of my hair, is because, for one, it's easier to take down. If I just continuously twist and twist and twist, it does get a little tangled at the end. So if I just twist it with my finger and not twist it all the way down, then I find it easier to take down. And then you have like some type of curl once you do a twist out. So your hair is not like straight. So it has like some type of wave or curl to it at the end. I'm using the brush here just to show you, but you don't have to use the brush. Again, you can use whatever utensils you feel are necessary when you're detangling. Now, I do know when I use the brush, my hair gets a little more curlier. So I have to be a little cautious when I'm twisting and make sure all the hair is in there. Now, as you can see, on my last twist, all of it was not in there. But that's okay. It doesn't matter. This is the last twist in this section. Remember, I have already applied the oil. I'm just going to spray it with a little water. In your water, you can put leave-in. You can put whatever you want in your water. That's, again, totally up to you and whatever you prefer to be in your hair. But I know for my hair prefers cream-based products and oil. My hair likes leave-in for certain hairstyles, but I haven't used leave-in in I don't know how long. So cream-based product and oil is usually what I use for my hair. All right, so this is the last twist, and what I'm going to do here is show you guys my hair and what it is looking like. So as you can see, I did not part on top of the parts. Now, when it's starting to look full and it's not looking like I need to cover up things, the closer I get to the top, the more you'll see what I mean when I say it's going to look full and like you can't see the parts anyway. So what I'm going to do is stop here and then go ahead and twist the rest of the back half of my hair. And then I'll come back and show you what the twists look like completed. Okay, so this is the back side or the back half of my hair. And this is what I mean when I say you're not going to see the parts. So I just part with my finger. The drier it gets, the more fuller it will be, obviously. It's still wet, so it's not as puffy as I know it can be. But yeah, this is what the back half looks like. The parts are parting. Not really, because I just use my fingers. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and work on the front half of my hair. Um, and I'm gonna do this on camera as well, just to give you like another visual of what you need to do. So for the front, I'm gonna kind of do the same thing, but in the front, the parts I'm gonna be a little more precise because people are gonna actually see some of the parts. So I'm gonna go ahead and part my first section, and then I'm gonna go ahead and apply some oil. This section by my ear, I'm not looking for small twists, so I'm just looking for medium twists. I applied my water and my TGIN, and then I'm using my brush to detangle. And then I'm just going to go ahead and twist away. Again, I'm going to link, so split the hair in two. I'm going to try to link my video of me showing you guys how to keep my roots flat in the description box. So go ahead and check that out if you need help with keeping your roots flat, if that makes sense when you twist your hair. You guys can see the shrinkage. And watch, natural hair is amazing. Like, look at it. It's just shrinking right up. I'm going to go ahead and part the next row. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply my oil. So each time I went up a row, I added a twist. So this section will have 2 twists. Apply all my products. And detangle. This time I'm detangling with the comb. But again, you detangle with whatever you see fit for your head. I'm going to take half of it and put it away, just so it can be out the way. And then you guys know I have gray hairs. So I have to kind of make sure that I'm catching them so they won't be out. As you can see, I'm twisting it, and then I'm almost like you would do, like if you were doing kinky twist or kinky twist or Senegalese twist. That's how I kind of sort of twist at the root, especially in the front, not necessarily in the back. That way it can look neat and hold together. Again, once I get to the ends, I'm just going to go ahead and twist it with my finger. If you don't want to twist it with your finger, you don't have to. I know some people that twist it a little bit and then just let their curly hair hang out in the middle. Again, twisting at the roots to make sure they kind of sort of lay flat. And I'm just going to twist all the way down. Now, this hairstyle took me a total of 49 minutes. I recorded the whole thing, but I'm not giving you 49 minutes of the whole hairstyle. So this hairstyle can be done in less than an hour unless you're very precise about your parting and all the things. I'm not, so it didn't matter to me. 49 minutes is what it said. So this is the part where I have to be a little cautious because, first of all, it's thinner here. And then as well, I have the gray hairs. I try my best to trim like my edges. Although I don't wear them out like that, my edges on the front half of my hair are not as full as the rest of my head. So this is me parting off the gray hair, trying to make sure they stay out the way. And then since the last row had 3 twists, this time I'm going to add, the last row had 2 twists. So this time I'm going to add 3 twists. Each time I went up, I added a twist. All right, so I'm just twisting and twisting. Again, this is the section that's a little thinner, like the nape of my neck, and then it has the gray hair, so I kind of got to make sure that they are secure a little bit. Now for this, as you can see, it's super thin, and I'm not about to twist that all the way down. So what I'm going to do is, I'm like, this is enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my finger and just twirl it, because who finna take that down? Not me. um, and it's going to curl. It's going to look like the other ones. If your hair doesn't curl, you can use the blue perm rods or whatever perm rods you have at home to get, so it'll be somewhat even or look just like your other twist or whatever. So I am doing a middle part. I always do middle parts. I'm not sure why. Sometimes I do it on the side depending on how I'm feeling that day. But usually, for the most part, I wear my hair with a part down the middle. That's just what I prefer. But you don't have to wear it down the middle. You can wear it on the side, left or right, whatever you prefer. If you don't prefer middle or a side part, then you don't have to even part it. Like, you can just twist it and wear it however you want. I know people with shorter hair wear twists in the front, going in their face like a bang. If you so choose to do that, you can do that as well. All right, so this row is complete. Now I'm going to take my hair and go ahead and try to fix my middle part. Now, the middle part, I am precise on the part because obviously I want it to look like a middle part and like I just half did it. It doesn't have to be perfect if you're doing this for the first time or whatever, but it's good enough for me. Okay, so this section, I'm going to go ahead and split this into two. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply my oil. I know this isn't my usual video of me explaining like literally everything, but for the people that do not know how to twist, this video is for you. Again, somebody asked me to do this for them, and that's what I'm doing. This row will have 4 twists in it, and then the next row will have 4 twists in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and twist this, and then I'll come back and show you guys what my hair looks like. Okay, this is the finished hairstyle. I do plan on styling it different ways. As you can see, my hair is still drying, so the shrinkage is very real. This is what my hair is looking like. I think it turned out super cute. I hope this video was helpful for someone that's learning how to do twists or is new to being natural or my channel or whatever. I'm going to wear it pretty much like this, pinned up out the way, because you guys know I really don't like hair in my face. And then some days I may wear it half up, half down, just depending on what I'm feeling or whatever. But I hope you guys like this video. When this hairstyle dries, the twist will be way juicier. My hair looks, it's weird to see my hair like short because I haven't had it short in a long time. But I mean, I can't help the shrinkage, so it's still cute. But you can see my hair is still drying. My twist will get fluffier. And it'll be all even once it's dry. But I hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.